Hey guys, welcome out to the channel again. We've got a lot of things going on today. It's Saturday, big day for buying and selling stuff, and I'm getting rid of this little pressure washer. It is a 3.75 horsepower, and you can see the PSI and GPM sitting right there. Everything works good on this pressure washer. I've been using it for the past couple months and really happy with it, how the power is on it. Has the nozzle that you adjust right here, but this morning I finally got a hold of this one guy with another pressure washer and bought it. So as you can see here, I have now this Craftsman 2900 PSI 2.3 GPM, and it's got 7.0 horsepower on this thing. This is a much bigger pressure washer. It's got a cleaning system on the back. All the nozzles were with it, and the guy wanted $30 for it. I messaged him like a month or so ago, and he never got back with me, so I figured it was gone. But it was in my saved stuff on the marketplace, so I decided to message him again and see if he had it. He did, so I drove about a half hour to go get it for $30, brought it home, pressure washed this with that one because of how dirty it was, put fuel in it, and it started right up. So sometimes you just get lucky with it. So now I'm going to sell the other one. There's no point in me having two, and this one is much better. So that pressure washer just got sold, just dropped it off. So it was listed on the marketplace for like 30 minutes, I think, and sold. So we have been very busy today, running all over the place. So I didn't get a chance yet to put this hedge trimmer thing back yet. So that's got to get put back together, tested, ran for a little bit. The other day we repaired the one tire on the other side, and today I see that this one has gone flat. So I'm going to end up throwing a tube into that. And then we have these two mowers that we need to get fixed up. We need to clean out the carburetor on this one, and also on this one. We needed to go ahead and get a cover a while ago on this, and that has been done. We got the cover and everything, so now we need to go working on making it actually run. The baby bunnies are doing well. They've started opening up their eyes, and they're moving around a lot. So we took them inside yesterday. We were playing with them and just getting them out, getting them used to being held, stuff like that. It's a very, very windy day outside today, as you guys can tell. And we need to get all of these animals all fed. So we got these pellets that we feed all the rabbits. And we also have some hay that we need to put out for them. So I didn't have a funnel at the time when I was starting all this automatic feeder stuff, and I wanted to use a bucket. So I just cut up a milk jug top. It actually works better than an actual funnel. So with all of our other rabbits that we have the automatic feeder set up, but I don't fill them up. I actually only do 1 cup per day, and that is mainly so that they don't overeat and become overweight. So even though we have this set up, it's mainly if we're going to be gone for like a weekend or something like that, I can put a couple cups in at once and then just let them eat out of that. But just normal day-to-day stuff, they get 1 cup. Now for their hay and their food like that, we just leave it filled up because they can eat on the hay all day long, and that's not an issue. It's good for them just to munch on that. So I always clean out whatever bits are left over, and then I just take pretty much a clump and put it in there. And the hay is fairly cheap. It lasts quite a while, but they do tend to waste quite a bit of it from if you get like a dustier hay, they tend to rip it out and it gets all over. So I try to make sure that I buy a better source and try to keep it where the clumps are a little bit better. And when we first started out, we used to buy these hard metal rabbit or the hay racks from Tractor Supply, and then my wife ended up finding out that we can make our own hay racks. These things are like $1 or 50 cents or something like that at Dollar Tree, and you can cut one side off and it opens up the top. Just use some zip ties and put it on there, and it works, and it's like $10 cheaper than these metal hay racks. All right, so now we are at the funnest part of the job, and that is actually cleaning up after all of the rabbits. So we have the wire cage bottoms, and they just go ahead and do their business right through the cage, and we just got to rake up the ground. And I've been getting into the habit of being able to keep everything raked underneath one side, and our walkway stays pretty clean. And then I just rake to the end of the rabbit area and then pick it up and put it in our compost. Yeah, so we got the underside all cleaned up, and our walkway wasn't affected at all. This kind of gets muddy sometimes whenever we're just walking, checking on the rabbits. So it's nice not having anything kind of building up anymore. We used to have it all muddy, but now since we laid down the straw, it's working a lot better. So I worked on a couple mowers. This is the second day. We're on Sunday now. I worked on a couple mowers yesterday, got them running. The hedge trimmers, I got the engine running really good, except every time that I try to engage the blades, it starts to stall out, so I gotta look at that. But now we got to start looking at a different watering system for the chickens. They're drinking a ton of water. Our Cornish cross are drinking at least 1.5 gallons a day, unless they're playing in it. I haven't really seen them messing with it. But what we got that we're going to be doing is another automatic system to where I put this in a 5-gallon bucket, and it just fills up with the water, and then they come over and drink out of these little cups. And it's supposed to keep the water cleaner as well. Ours don't really have an issue with that I've seen. They don't make a mess out of it. And we're going to test these ones out. I got these off of Amazon. So the reviews were pretty good on this one. There were many that weren't very good. Some of the people say that the chickens end up trying to stand on these, and if one of those Cornish cross stands on these, it probably will break it because these are just plastic. But let's go ahead and open that package and look at them. So it looks like these are made by Backyard Flock, and it comes with very, very simple instructions. And they even were nice enough to throw in a drill bit for the exact same size that you need to drill the hole. And these seem like it's a weighted system, so once you get too much water or enough water in there, it kind of settles down. I'll have to look and see if there's any kind of adjustment or anything like that. But all it is a wing nut on here, and there's already a gasket. You do not remove this gasket. From what the instructions says, you install it right into the bucket. You just tighten the wing nut down. So let's go ahead and get that done, and we'll see how this works. So I'm just going to be making a mark on here. You want it kind of yay high. You don't want it sitting on the floor so it can move, but you also don't want it too high that they can't drink out of it. So I'm just going to make a mark right there, and then come around the exact same distance and come on the other corner. So I want 2 of these on the bucket, and I want them kind of in the same side. That way I can put this in the corner if need be, and then they can drink out of it, and it doesn't really interfere with placement anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and get that drill bit wherever I placed it, right here, and we'll go ahead and drill the 2 holes. So now our watering cups are on there. We'll go ahead and make sure there's no debris inside the bucket. Now we're chicken ready. All right, so first thing first is we're gonna add a little ACV, or the apple cider vinegar. So as the water fills up in the cup, it weighs it down and then it stops filling. So both of these are now done, and I have read in the reviews that if they keep overfilling, that the side wall of the bucket might not be thick enough. You might have to upgrade your buckets. But this looks good, so now we're gonna go ahead and put this in with the chickens and see how they like it. What do you guys think? You guys like it? Is it working out? Yeah, you getting your head wet? Well, that's good. Looks like they're enjoying it. All of them are over here. Alright guys, so that's all I got for you guys today. We cleaned up the Rabbitry. We got some automatic waterers for our chickens, so they should be a lot happier. And it'll be a lot easier on me as well, trying to keep up with their water. Their food's not an issue. They don't eat food like crazy. And I usually fill it up and then leave it for like an extra day so they can pick up any of the food on the ground that they've kicked out of their bowls. But their water, they can go through some water, so this was a big help. I was also able to get the 2 mowers running today. So we got the yellow one running and also that red one. The red one just needed a carb clean, and this one we had a while ago, and I replaced the head gasket on there, and it needed the valves adjusted once again, but it fires right up and has no more issues with it. And did the oil change and air filter on there. So there was a lot of stuff happening today. Not everything got filmed, but we've been busy at it. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.